So my next project isn't a commission, but instead it's a place that has meant quite a lot to me over the years. After university and trying to find my way, and in fact during university, Poppins restaurant in Worcester featured in my life quite a lot. I went in there to have a famous Thai breakfast on quite a few occasions. So I hope you could appreciate the fact that this building, this restaurant, has been very important to me, and so I feel I need to replicate it in miniature. So what you see before you is me beginning to plan the building out so that I can then create it. I'm making it at 1/24 scale, which means it's going to be actually quite a bit larger than the buildings I usually do, which I think is really good for me because I kind of expand the size of the pieces that I'm doing. But this is the process that I begin with, and I like to draw it all out. And as you can see, I like to make sure that I've got all the details, kind of the main areas in place. So I tend to detail like the door panelling, because those spaces are things that I want to get right. And like the letters up here, I wanted to just see how big they are so that I know that I can make them as individual pieces, carve them out. To do this, I actually use references on my laptop. This is this is what it will look like. This is what the real building looks like. And I plan to do the windows above as well. But if I show you, so this is a 1:1 scale, kind of cropped images. That's the one side, and it won't quite fit on a A4 sheet at the right scale. So you can take the measurements from here using my ruler, and so I'll just go in and kind of measure distances, just to make sure that I can then transfer them onto here. As I said, it's not a commission, but it's something that I want to do, that I feel I need to do. If somebody wants to buy it, they most probably can afterwards. And also, to be honest, it would be amazing if I got to maybe display this with the real Poppins building. That would be awesome. One thing to add is that this isn't what Poppins looks like now. Poppins has actually evolved. I'll show you as the menu. So this is what Poppins looks like now. This is the modern version, which was updated in the last sort of 2 or 3 years. But this isn't how I remember Poppins, and I feel like, although this is wonderful and I love this new look, I feel that the original look is the kind of building that everybody will forget about, and they'll forget that's how it used to look. So, but you can see how they've changed. I particularly like the awning as well, which is going to be really nice to create. And I'm particularly looking at these kind of signage here, which also really appeals to me and stands out. So you can see here that I've been using some slightly different materials to what I've used before. Basically, I bought this. It's like a leaf sort of scatter. You can see really, it's like on a slight netting. No, I really like it. I think it's really, really cool. So what I've done is applied some to the side of the Bibury cottage, and I think it's quite effective, really. See, I've added some down here as well. But I'm at that point now where this is coming to some sort of completion, really. You can see here as well, these are my references for this one that I use. You can see a likeness between the two. I think it's quite exposed, that picture that is on the it's over on that side. But generally, I'm really pleased with how this is turning out. So this should be for sale very soon. It has its glass dome or lid, which I really like. These jars, these are really, really cool. And that's how it will look. Obviously, if I turn the lights on as well, yeah, you can see the effect that it has. You can turn it off by pressing the top. Or it's sat alongside the wardrobe from Narnia, from Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. You know, you can see like the scale difference. I've also got arkwrights here as well, which you can, go back and you can go back and see both of these, the videos for these where I literally do a slideshow, but how I built them. These are the things that I love doing. So really, I think this piece it's been really nice to do because it's very small. I think that somebody would love to probably put that in there in the lounge, maybe have it as a gift for somebody, perhaps. I mean, Christmas is just around the corner. I really enjoy making this, but the next piece that I'll be doing, I'm going to really look forward to, because the Poppins restaurant is, for me, it's I've been in there many times, and it's been strangely important personally. So somewhere that is very safe to me, harmless. So hopefully next week I'll be able to show you a little bit more of that. Thanks for watching. Once again, all stay safe out there. Subscribe if you want to subscribe for more. Like if you want to like. And I'll see you all next week.